This is the last time I do this. You have no idea how many times I've restarted this video to make it perfect. No, perfect isn't something I should expect. I could sure aspire to it, but at this point, I have got to get this video made for you. It's been a long week trying to get it done because I keep wanting to make it better. Now, telling you that because I want you to know how hard I'm working to try to make things organized for you, enjoyable for you, appealing, approachable, etc., 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 etc. I have to show you my hands because you know I talk with my hands all the time. All right, I'm hoping future videos might be able to be done remotely as opposed to in the attic dormer of my house. So see, here's where I am in this attic dormer. This is the bedroom we have in addition to ours, you know, out here. There's some great windows, and I can't even let you see through the windows because it makes it too hard to see. That backlight really bites. Oh well. So anyway, I have a better backdrop in a nice little office corner I created in the loft outside this door, but my husband is downstairs working. In other words, he's listening to the news right now. And so I can't do this with an audience. Yeah, I know you're my audience, but with anybody around here listening, I get too self-conscious. And besides, you don't want to hear the news in the background. Nobody wants to hear the news right now, except my husband. First things first, every week, there will be this Welcome to the Week video, and I will go over the availability of assignments during that week and what's upcoming, going through the calendar. There'll be a calendar for each week. This is the Google Classroom that we're going to use, YBJAXZ6. So that second semester classroom is no longer applicable. In fact, I should just go ahead and make it so that they're gone for you. They call it something. I can never remember what they call it. Anyway, this is going to be your classroom for fourth quarter. So please join this classroom. It's our distance learning classroom, and I'm going to show you how I'll use it to help you organize and find what you need. So you're going to go to classwork. Your classwork tab is at the bottom of your screen. Mine's at the top. But you're going to have the week. So here, like, there's week 1, and in each week, I'll have the calendar for distance learning linked. I'll have the week at a glance video, which is this video this week, and snapshot review 1, which will be a quick little like bell work item. We're going to go through all this here in a minute, and then a graph of the week. So those tabs will be present in every week. As we go along, I might make some adjustments. I want to make sure we don't have too many things available in too many different places, because I think that could be just as confusing. So let's go over what the schedule is going to look like for Math 8. And there we go. Each week, every Monday, as you probably possibly already know, you will have a video or a week ahead entry from every one of your teachers. So I will do, this is where you'll get your video from me every week, and I will go through what's in the week ahead. This week it's pretty much just kind of an orientation video of things. And as this week goes along, you're going to give me feedback, because if you don't give me feedback, I can't make this better for you. I need your help. This is really a cool opportunity for you to teach me. So here's our explanation video for the week ahead. Every week there'll be a snapshot review that I will have posted on Monday's calendar. It'll also be linked in that week 1, the week for which it applies to in Google Classroom. I want to have it available, so if you miss a week, let's say you have something going on in your household or some internet issues, or you're working really hard on your social studies project or science or English, or you're finding yourself immersed into reading a book, or I know I probably haven't hit it yet, but I'll pretend. Then you could go back and catch that week. So you can do any week at any time in any order. However, the order might get a little hard if you go out of order. That's just kind of how math works. But we're not teaching any new curriculum. So it's all stuff you've seen before. It just might be a little bit stretched a little further. So every week I'm going to do a snapshot review, which will be just like a bell work, one bell work for the week. And it'll be kind of like just something quick, and like this week's is really fun. It's a number puzzle. And then in the following week's explanation video, I will go back over the snapshot review, unless we find a better way to do that. And I have a feeling we probably will. But I definitely want to go over that snapshot review and talk about the responses I got from you guys and the input I got, and then kind of explain my perspective on it. And as a teacher, how I saw that to be that type of result. So we'll move on to that. You'll get that further. Graph of the week is really awesome, cool. Mrs. Colbank has created that for us. Great real world application. And I'm excited for you to participate in that and take chances. And we'll go over graph of the week also then in the Monday video. On Tuesdays, we're going to have live time. That doesn't mean you looking at me instructing. It means a multiple different variety of things, and I'm going to go over that here in a minute in further study. Also, the practice for the week for that content that Math Aid is doing for that week will be posted on Tuesday's calendar, okay? On Tuesdays, we're going to have a live office hours through Padlet. And Padlet, most of you know Padlet well, but this is what my Padlet will look like. Let's move this over here. Here's my Q&A page, and you're going to see that there is a category for the snapshot review, for the graph of the week, the weekly lesson and assignment, and Legends of Learning, which I'm hoping goes well. I'm taking a chance and trying something new. And then a feedback, interests, and requests, which you have to use. You have to give me feedback. So you can enter things onto this page at any time, but the key is that on Tuesdays, I will be live on that Padlet from 11 to 12, so we can have conversations back and forth. During that time, I'll make sure I look everything from the week has been answered, any questions or comments. Now, that doesn't mean that I won't be on at other times of the week. But if you want to catch me live on Padlet at that time, 11 to 12 on Tuesday is the time to do it. We might expand that or extend that if we find that that's a good venue for you guys to give feedback. So like I said, this week, we're just kind of practicing and figuring things out. All right, then on Thursday is the next math day, Tuesdays and Thursdays mornings, and that's going to be independent work time. So in that 9 o'clock hour, when you're working on math, or if you've been working on it and you're stuck, that's the time you send me an email and say, I need help with this, I'm not getting anywhere. And I'm hoping to open up maybe a WebEx or a Zoom conference where people can come in and out and join. And I just have to wait and see how you guys are doing and how you're managing and what kind of forward movement you're making before we plan all that, because this is overwhelming for me. I don't want to make a bunch of plans that aren't going to work. So I'm really looking for your feedback. Here is Legends of Learning. I will post new things for Legends of Learning starting every Thursday. New skills will be posted and available to you to start playing in. That's going to be an experience. I'll give you more information about that in a minute. And then on Thursday office hours, I will definitely do using Zoom. I will put a link in Google Classroom, and it will you'll be able to follow it anytime between 11 and 12 to join the Zoom classroom. And I am so excited. I hope so many of you come. If only one comes, I can't open up the room. It has to be more than one. That's district policy. So it's just like after school tutoring, teacher leaves their door open when there's just one student, and sometimes even just two. I always leave my door open after school, period, because it just feels airy that way and nice. But that's kind of an open door policy, is more than one student in the room for digital conferencing. So that's just kind of a brief overlay. Let's talk about what do I do if I have questions. We just actually kind of went over a big part of that. Let's look at what that looks like here on Tuesdays, Padlet Q&A office hours, Thursday, open forum Zoom sessions. And then in addition to that, there's going to be email for students and parents on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm trying to make this so you can see all of that, and I'm just, this is really different for me. I know it is for you too. Sorry, I can't get that to move now. Okay, let's try this way. All right, Now, email for students or parents and the potential of WebEx phone calls for parents only on Monday, Wednesday, Friday from noon to 1. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon to 1. So that'll be primarily email is what I'm expecting, but I'm leaving myself open to the potential of other things. All right. Delta Math. We will be using Delta Math for some assignments, mini assignments it says. I haven't decided yet how much. Because it provides that instant feedback and shows you work questions. I'll probably post videos for little snippets of explaining different activities I assign on Delta Math. It's what I've done with my niece in the past when we've done virtual learning, and it's worked pretty well. Virtual learning with my niece is very different. It was just a one-to-one thing, so this is like a whole class. So we'll continue using your account. If you're having trouble getting into it, let me know. I can reset your password for that, so just email me. Desmos activities. We have not done many of those this year. In fact, barely any, I think. I want to use more because we can all be on it at the same time. So like this week, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be inside the Desmos activity, the polygraph I assign, and it requires multiple people to be in it for it to really be functional. And it'll give you guys the time to give feedback to each other about lines. We're going to look at lines. What direction is it going? Just that review of what does this slope do to this? Is it above or below? And describing those things. And you guys have some good words for that, because we've done a lot of work in that already. So make sure when you sign into Desmos activities, the links that I post on the calendar on Tuesday morning, or whenever the activity is scheduled, which it should be probably Tuesday mornings, that link will take you directly to that code for that activity that day. And then you need to make sure you put in your first name and last initial at least. So I want to be able to see that. I want to know who's participating. I want to see what's going on. That way, if you have questions, I'll know which profile was yours so that I can help answer them. And then Legends of Learning. This is new. I hope it goes well. I picked this out because I think you guys are really going to like it. Okay, you can play them as often as you like or as little as you prefer. You get to have competitions. It's very cool. Make sure you sign up using your name so I can see your progress, and then you get to choose a game character name, like a persona, and that's all anybody else will see. I'm the only one that's going to know what persona you've chosen. So you'll have two choices when you sign up. Play teacher playlist, which is where you're going to get the information that the skills I send out to you to practice with, and play the game under, or play at home, which you can pick and choose whatever form you prefer. And you're going to figure out what that is. You're going to play around with it. Play at home option. This slideshow is going to be available to you on Google Classroom. I got to move through because I'm running out of video time. Imagine such a thing. I'm long-winded. And then quizzes. We've used it in the past as well. So we might use those on Tuesday morning meetings to have live games and compete. Make sure you can access your account. Let me know if you need assistance. Some additional activities that the Math8 PLC has created, this Desmos art project, definitely go to the link and seek it out if you want any more information or help with that. Let me know. That's Mrs. Ogle's expertise. And then family resource page is awesome. Lots of extra things if you're wanting some other things to do. Your parents are looking for things to do with you. Please let them know about this. More about office hours, link on how to join a Zoom. Hopefully I've answered all your questions. This slideshow will be posted on Google Classroom. You have now gotten that Google Classroom code, I hope. I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work. I don't know how that's going to work, but I wanted to show you. This is where I'll be sitting when I conference with you, hopefully, as long as the TV's not on, or when we're on live together. This is where I'll be, and just want you to know I'm missing you, and I hope to see you through these venues that we've had made available to us. Make sure you reach out and let me know what your questions are. Love you.